Hey there, football fans. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of The Island. Today's video is going to be pretty short and sweet, just talking about, whether the Bears should try to actively tank or should we try to make a playoff push. I've been seeing a lot of Bears pages, Bears fan pages kind of just throwing the topic out there. I feel like the first thing that should be said is that no NFL player is going to tank. They're all playing for a paycheck. They're trying to put on good film. So, I'm pretty sure most of this offensive unit is going to be gone by next year. If not gone, they're definitely going to be backups, to say the least. We really don't have too many starting pieces on this offense right now. I'm hoping Leno's gone. Massey should be gone. I like Whitehair. Cush is a decent backup, but Coward should be gone. I swear to God, if Fetty needs to go, Jimmy Graham needs to go. I'm starting to get to the point with Anthony Miller where I'm kind of getting fed up with his drops, his antics, just always seeming to talk crap to people when it's like, what are you doing? Like, what have you done? You haven't done anything since you've been in the league. So that's just my personal opinion on Anthony Miller right now. But, all of these players are going to be trying to put up good film to get noticed by other teams or, keep a roster spot. They're trying to make sure they have good film so that way if they are cut, they can, be a practice squad player at least, maybe on, a coach's list of potential go-tos once, they're starting and backup players get injured. So none of these players are going to actively try to perform at a lower level. And, all these coaches are the same way. They're trying to keep their job, show that they have some sort of value to add to this football team or to this league in some other organization. So no one's really going to be trying to tank. But to make Bears fans feel better, honestly, I don't think that it's really going to matter. You look at our remaining schedule. You got Green Bay, you got Minnesota, Detroit, all one more time, and then you got Houston, Jacksonville, and those are our last two out-of-division games. But I hate to say it, it hurts saying it as a Bears fan, but we're probably going to take another L to Green Bay. That won't be surprising. Nagy hasn't really had any success against Green Bay since he's been here, except in 2018, where he won one game. And, Minnesota's going to be another tough matchup. Mitch really hasn't ever played that great against Minnesota. He had the one really good game at the end of 2018 where, got us to 12-4. Minnesota was kind of in, a tough spot at that point. They knew they weren't going to make the playoff. So, that's really the only good game he's had that I can really recall. The first time he played, he had that tip touchdown to Zach Miller, which, if we're being completely honest, it should have been picked if it was played better. But, regardless, got the tud. But, even before, it kind of took Eddie Jackson getting that pick six for us to seal that one in 2018. So he really hasn't played that well against Minnesota. Jacksonville has been playing, I know Cleveland's kind of trash. I think they played Miami. Those two teams aren't necessarily great teams, but they're pretty good teams. One's 8-3, one's 7-4. Kind of hard to debate. But with everything going on in Jacksonville, all their players getting traded, their quarterbacks being Mike Glennon and another 6th round pick not being Gardner Minshew. I can't remember his name. But, they're playing teams tough. And I wouldn't be surprised with how discombobulated our offenses looked and just how tired our defenses looked that, I wouldn't put it past Jacksonville beating us. Houston still has Deshaun. Regardless, I think if there's one thing all football fans can agree on, if there's one equalizer, it's the quarterback. And I'm not saying Deshaun Watson is on Aaron Rodgers' level, but Aaron Rodgers is a perfect example of where if you have a good quarterback, you can still win games. And you can definitely win games against a team like the Chicago Bears, who are struggling incredibly at this moment in time. So, Detroit may be another win. Trubisky usually plays really well against Detroit, even week 1 of this 2020 season where they were down by 20 points. Still managed to find a way to come back, whether that's Detroit choking or whether that's Mitch being, somewhat clutch. It's, remained to be said. But I think, the only game I would look at and guarantee a win on this schedule is the Detroit game. So we may not even have to tank, Bears fans. So I think we'll definitely get within the top 10 by the end of the season, if not top 12. Right now we're sitting at 13 in the draft order. But yeah, so honestly, I don't think we're not going to be able to actually make a playoff push. We're just going to, really struggle with these last 5 games, except maybe outside of Detroit. But yeah, that's my take on whether the Bears should tank or not. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you like my analysis. Subscribe if, you want to hear more of my content. Leave a comment if you agree, disagree with anything I said, or have any other ideas for videos. I really appreciate you guys listening in, and I hope you guys all have a good day. Doses!